So today's carpet day. We got carpet going in. So we're gonna quickly show you, just kind of flip through real quick. So it's pretty neat. They just roll a bunch of bags of carpet out and get it all seamed up with some I guess seam tape, and they heat it up, and it kind of like it's kind of like a glue. So that's pretty cool. But it's looking really good. It's like a gray carpet, obviously. And I'll show you over here. Yep, see, they're still doing some stuff. It's not all in, but it's looking good. Big progress, big progress. Yeah, it's looking really good. The color's nice. See? That is pretty good. Now these guys are from Sierra Flooring. That's where I got the floor from. And they do fantastic work. Sierra Flooring here in Edmonton. I don't know if they're anywhere else in Canada or North America, but they do some really good stuff. They did our floor in my house, and they're doing the carpet here because I figured, hey, they did a pretty good job, so why not get them to come and do this one. And their pricing is pretty fair. They got stuff from budget friendly to very high-end stuff, so it's kind of like everything in between, and it's quite nice. Lots to pick from, and you know, I don't know where some people go for DIY stuff, but Home Depot and stuff, probably not your best bet. I looked at some of their prices and I said forget it, like $5 a foot, where I think we're in around $3 a square foot, so, and that's installed. So we had to do all the work, ripping the carpet and stuff out, but hey, that's no big deal. So yeah, if you're in the market for some new flooring, they got vinyl, tile, laminate, hardwood, engineered, everything you name it, carpet, they're your place to go. Now this is not sponsored by Sierra Flooring or anything like that, it's just what I've used, and it's a good product, and they're a flooring company here in Edmonton, so yeah. So we got some new underlayment here. That's just purple stuff. Looks really good, and they redid some of the tack strips because either, yeah, I don't know, probably because it guarantees their product and their installation. So I guess that's a special tool to help them use the kick to get the carpet nice and tight. I don't know too much about it. Got a roller, and I just saw him use this heat thing. I guess it's for that tape I was telling you about. It's like an iron. You heat up the stuff and put some weight on and get the carpet to seamlessly go together. Looks really good though. Absolutely fantastic. And we've already started on the stairs because this stuff, it takes a while. But over here they put some glue on there. I don't know what kind of glue, but it's construction adhesive, very strong glue, and has a strong smell, but it dissipates fairly quickly. And they get the stringers all glued on and the carpet on that, and that's kind of a cool process to see. Unfortunately, I'm not going to film them and feel comfortable, so yeah. But so far, excellent work. Can't say anything bad about it for sure. They work, two guys, they're working really hard and quite fast, so fantastic. I'm guessing they'll probably be done in a couple hours. So that's kind of what's going on today. It's a huge thing that's going on today. It's a big step, and it's going to make the house look almost complete. We still got some tile and stuff, loose ones, and some edging. So these are the transfer strips here. That will go from this particular one right here that you see. It's kind of angled. That one's going to go from our laminate to concrete, because that'll go in the furnace room and stuff like that. We have some flat T moldings, I think it's called. Got some in here just like that, and that goes from a tile to the laminate floor. So yeah, pretty excited about that. Those were custom made for about the same price as you get like a generic, something very similar in color, one at Home Depot, so I figured I might as well just get them custom made. These are about $60 a piece, and from Home Depot they range from about $45 to $60 a piece, where at least at my local Home Depot. So this is the tile that we're going to be going with in the bathrooms. All the bathrooms and the mudroom where the laundry and dryer, or washer and dryer. And so this is it. Too bad I can't see more of it, but yeah, it's got a little bit of a line in there, but it's kind of like a darker gray tile, and I think that will look pretty nice with, for one, the washer and dryer, which we have an idea what we're going to pick. It's going to be Samsung. I know there's some people like it, some people hate it. And in the past with their washer, or at least their washers anyways. But that's what we went with. We haven't purchased it yet, but I think my wife's going to purchase it tonight, and we'll get it delivered, and we'll have to pick it up. So, yeah, we'll have to go pick it up. Anyways, we'll show you guys that once that gets here. But we want to get some of the tile done before we get the laundry in, because once you're just moving around heavy laundry, washer and dryer to do tile, and no point in that. So. Yeah, that's where we're at. Oh, we also got these things. These are transfer pieces. So this guy right here, you can kind of see that edge, that profile. That's going to go from tile on this side and carpet on this side. This is going to sit right on top of that carpet edge for the bathrooms. And this is from tile to laminate. Yes, I believe so. Tile to laminate. So that's the guy, that's what he told me to get, and that's what I got. And yeah, so that's going to butt right up. Tile's going to sit in there. It's going to have a nice little edge, and then our laminate's going to go right over top, or butt right up to it. We're going to leave just a little bit of a gap, and that's where our T-molding is going to go in. So the T-molding is going to sit there, and the floor can shift like this, and hopefully no gaps, and everything will be good to go. We still have some work to do, put that in there. And in the garage, we're doing some painting. I didn't bring the camera in there because I don't want to full paint, but we're spraying some paint with our spray gun sitting right over here. Yeah, we got that, so that's pretty sweet. So this is just kind of like an idea of the molding. That's the molding we're using, and it's going to give you an idea kind of what it's going to look like. But we're going to be probably cutting that tomorrow or someday soon, and getting that all laid in. As long as my paint looks good this time, because I sprayed it on, but we had some shiny spots for some reason, like really kind of stood out, kind of almost looked wet, and we're going to get I put another coat on today, and hopefully that kind of eliminates most of that stuff. Got a little bit of laminate left to do, just right in where the door jambs are. I wanted to get that jam stuff to kind of see how things are going to line up, but yeah, it's looking good. So yeah, this is the carpet. It looks really good. The color, you can see a bit down there, that's the floor, and the color just goes in nicely with it. And then the gray on the white, and then we got the bluish gray walls, and it just kind of just goes. It looks really good, and I'm liking it. Alright, so here's the carpet, and all we have to do for the carpeted areas, and then we'll go, see it goes up that way, this way, it's all done, it's been vacuumed, you can see my vacuum lines, and all this has to do is just get baseboard to put on now. And obviously we got to put in our vents. So this one's a cold air vent here, our that's a return, the one I just said. These are our new vents to pump heat or cold air into the house. One thing we'll have to do is get this painted white, and that's pretty much it for this room. Like once baseboards get on, which will be here fairly soon. Probably, it's Monday now. By the end of the week, all that should be baseboards installed, I would imagine. The vents on, we'll get some new, or the cold air return. We'll get new vents to hopefully somewhat kind of blend into the floor. It's not going to be perfect because there's only so many colors at Home Depot. We'll just pick one that's close, or as close to gray or something we can kind of put in, and we kind of don't want to be like whites where it stands out really, so just kind of want to blend that in a bit. But yeah, all this is done. We just got to paint that, which I'll probably take care of this week as well. And man, that carpet's looking really, really good. Really like how it turned out. Yeah, these guys do a really good job. In and out in one day. Came in 8 o'clock in the morning, I think, 8:30, and they were done by 4 or something like that. So yeah, really good job. Again, same thing in this room. We need a vent, and then put our baseboards in here and vent there. And we do have a little bit of like that trim I'm gonna have to paint white. We're gonna have to do some touch-ups, but pretty much upstairs will be pretty much good to go, except bathrooms, which we have tile for. And if I don't, probably have shown you once already. This is the tile we got going on. I don't know if it's hard to see, but we got some lines in it, like kind of a line going this way. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's hard because the light's kind of. Oh, here's a. Yeah, that's kind of what the floor is going to be like. So it's going to be a gray, a little bit darker, but not too dark. And we could have probably went a little bit darker, but I think it's going to look alright. So we still got to get this floor screwed down. Yeah, just got to get this floor screwed down a bit. Oh, here, we'll kind of. I don't know how the color is going to look, and I think it's going to look alright. Obviously, we still have to cut a hole for the toilet and the water line, the drain, and the water line for the toilet. But yeah, I think it's going to look pretty good. So that's going to go in all the bathrooms and the mudroom. That's going to be in there as well. And you see we cut these off a while ago. Probably have a video on that maybe. If not, then yeah, whatever. So we capped those ends. We're going to put new valves on it. We're going to do it once we get the vanity put in. We're going to tile all the way down under the vanity. We already have the vanity, and once we get that all put in, then good to go. It's going to look good. And last but not least, again, I'm super pleased with how the carpet came out, and the guys did an amazing job. Came in, did really quick. Sierra Flooring here in Edmonton, good on you guys. You guys did good work. You're fast, and they're ready to rock and roll. They know how to lay carpet. I'll tell you that much. So again, yes, baseboards all in here. Gonna get our new 2 vents covers there. We already have our cold air return, no problem. I think my wife is out there cutting grass. Yeah, there she goes. I don't know what she's doing, but the line's not that straight, but that's all right. She yeah. Oh geez, she's all over the place. That's all right. I like to be a little more particular when I cut my grass. She just cuts grass. And that's all we need for right now at the rental. So here's the master walk-in. Again, looks really good. We're going to put the baseboards in. Now there is some spots where there's a bit of the old silicone. What we're going to do is scrape that off before we put the new baseboard on, so you don't have that piece kind of sticking out and pushing the baseboard out. I know I probably should have done that before I painted, but guess what? It's going to be covered by baseboard anyways, so I guess it really doesn't matter. We got a shelving unit here that we're going to put in. Actually, I can probably put that in right now. There, that's it. And look looking good. Got that one hook here that I don't know what happened, but it's definitely not the original, but that's alright. And just adds a little more storage. Good, that closet's pretty much done. Again, just baseboard and vent. That's pretty much the whole story for upstairs. In here again, more tile. And we gotta remove the toilet. And I think that's all we have to remove out of this bathroom. Just remove the toilet, all that on the ground. We gotta scrape up all over the place. We have some anti-fracture membrane, and that stuff. I thought it was gonna have little dimples in it. Apparently this one doesn't. The reason why he said it, based on the guy I talked to, is he was really great. He helped me out, and he said for what we got going on, it's probably better that we have the thinner anti-fracture membrane, and basically it's just a lot of the stuff you see with dimples or whatever. He says that stuff's good and stuff, but he's like, you don't need to go that high because it adds so much thickness. He's got this stuff and it's a lot thinner, and basically it's a flat sheet. On one side it's a sticker, so it works really good on stuff like linoleum that's already in there. So we could just stick it to the ground. On the other side it has a bit of like a meshy kind of stuff, and that's what's going to stick to the thin set and the tile. So that'll make a nice thing, and that will flex a bit. It's like a rubberized kind of membrane, and I'll show you downstairs. That's pretty much it. Oh, the only other thing, guys, that we're really waiting for is so remember we did spray paint that light, but we got new lights for the bathrooms. This bathroom, the bathroom right behind us, and the one downstairs. And we're just waiting for those 3 light fixtures to come in as well. Yeah, I think it was the end of June, or oh no, maybe that was mid-July too. And then we got washer and dryer coming in mid-July as well. So we got some things going on. We still have quite a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do, but it's not a whole lot in the sense that for the main floor and upstairs to be looking pretty much done, that is going to be taken care of. Like, we got a bit of work to do, and if that was all that was left, man, we would be in a very good spot. That is just not the case, because we have the basement. We haven't really done a whole lot down there. We're fixing up some walls. We're getting stuff ready for finishing paint in some of those areas. Not only that, we have the bathroom put together, and we still have to get all the laminate all on the floor. So once the laminate's installed, the bathroom's taken care of, which is quite a big job, because that includes tile, getting the tub surround in, moving the plumbing, tiling all around the tub, all that stuff, moving a little bit more plumbing and stuff like that. Getting the toilet and everything back in. Yeah, so there's quite a bit of work to do there. But then the basement floor needs a little bit of re-leveling, and then we got to get our laminate floor on, and that is going to be, and then baseboard after that, and that's pretty much done. So we're in a good spot. It's just we still have lots of work to do, and we're going to try our best to just go for it and pound it out. That being said, I want to do most of the stuff myself. We might have to, based on time constraints. And thanks for watching, and don't forget, never stop learning.